Testing one, two, testing one, two, one, two. Welcome to House Culture Conversations. How is everyone doing? Welcome on in. It is good to see you. Happy Saturday. We got one more day before we move into the fourth quarter. The year has gone so fast, and we have been having a tremendous time. And tonight will be no different. I am so excited for our guest tonight that we're going to have an opportunity to just cut it up with. So, as you come on in, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, help me welcome on in DJ Chill. How are you?
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing?
It is good to see you. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, I can't complain. I tell you, the weather's been a little nasty on the East Coast. Prayers up to those folks in New York that have been getting some flooding.
Yes.
They had like 3 days worth of rain in a couple of hours or something.
Oh,
It
wow.
was a tremendous rainfall that just hit them very quickly. But we send our prayers up. Tell folks a little bit about you, where you're from.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Once first, I like to say thank you, D-Lot, for the opportunity to share my love, as I often say, with everyone in your community as well as the house music community at large. I'm from Chicago, born and raised, been here all of my life with the exception of a little stint when I was away from college. Love my city dearly, love downtown. I think it's the best city in the world.
Hey, Dreammaker Diva, welcome on in. It is good to see
It's the
you.
Lord.
Ashley Sora is
That's
in
my
the
store.
building.
That's right.
That's it. Wait. She got the colors. She's representing with the colors. Let me
Yes,
get those
yes.
up on the screen.
Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Yes, indeed. Yep.
Yes. Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Whitney Young.
Whitney Young. Now,
Yeah.
we have a lot of
Go
guests.
Dolphins.
Yeah, I tell you what, we've had DJ Vince Adams
That's
on.
right.
We've had Dwayne
A
Aiken
lot of
on.
great
Yeah,
DJs come from Whitney Young.
yes. I,
Steve Higgity Maestro.
yes, yeah, we haven't had him on the show
Okay.
yet, but hopefully you can help us make that happen.
Okay.
Um, but a
Charlene
lot of
Jackson,
great,
Lady D. Yep.
yes, a lot of great. We've had Lady D on the show.
Yes. Mhm.
Amazing talent coming out of Whitney Young, which I was not aware of if before the show. Before I
Oh,
started this show, I was not aware of how much talent, and then even talented producers like Timmy McAllister,
yes.
the McAllisters. So
Yes.
I was surprised. I guess this
Mhm.
E-Yip is something is
It's
code
that's
for you
that's
and Dreammaker
that's
Diva.
right. That's our call. That's our sorority call.
So, hey, tell me, why do you think house has been such a phenomenal, just ongoing thing for the last 40 years?
Well, first of all, I think that the mother of house, in my opinion, which is disco, it really birthed the emotion and the feeling, the good feeling of house music, and and house music is really underscored by the bass, the beat, and everything. But house music at large is just a spiritual thing for me and
Mm,
for a lot of other people. When you tap into that, it takes you to another level. I'm sure you've seen on many occasions where it'll just be a person dancing right in front of the speaker. It's just the speaker and the dancer. And I've been one of those persons as well. But it just takes you to a different level. It encapsulates your body, and whatever you're going through, you just kind of leave it for that moment, at that moment. So I think the spirituality that goes along with house music, the way it makes you feel inside and out, the fact that you don't have to look a certain way, be a certain age to enjoy house music, has also
yes.
contributed to its longevity. It's an all-inclusive type of music genre, if you will, and people just it really helps expand the community when you consider its inclusiveness.
Yes, absolutely. Dreammaker Diva says the music has the power to envelop a person. It is all
That's
consuming
right.
at times. Once you get caught up in
You
that
get
beat,
caught
you
up,
can't let it go.
you
Can't
can't
let it go.
let it go. That's right. You're dancing like nobody's watching. And I've seen that with so many different individuals. You just get lost in the music.
So when did you first get introduced to house?
My very first introduction was on the radio, but the real introduction was when I went away to college. I didn't party too much when I was in high school, but it's when I first left for college. I attended Bradley University in Peoria, Illinois.
Peoria, Pit Crew DJs. Uh-oh,
That's
watch
right.
out. Watch out.
Bradley Braves, go Braves. Um, I remember going to my first party and I was just in awe. I was like, wow, okay, this is a party. All right. And of course, you saw the fraternities and sororities doing their strolls and dances and everything. But primarily at every single party, whether it be good or bad or indifferent, depends on the person, house music was going to be played. So that's where I got my first taste. That's where I initially fell in love with house, because it really tapped into my soul, and it had me. It had me at hello.
Absolutely. Now, when did you start DJing?
I started DJing in 2015. At least, well, I started taking classes at Scratch
Okay.
Academy. Scratch Academy is franchise DJ school that was started by Jam Master Jay, the DJ of Run DMC in New York. And they franchised in Chicago, Atlanta, Miami, LA. Unfortunately, the school here in Chicago closed, I want to say maybe 2018, but that's where I first began my DJ journey at Scratch Academy. And I came under such notable DJs as Boy Genius. He was a resident at the Beauty Bar downtown, not the one on the south side of Chicago, where he worked closely with Timbuktu. Another notable DJ, DJ Sen. That's SCEND. He's played numerous times at the House of Blues. So these guys, they were my instructors. So they were the very first people to pour into me and get me one step closer to being a professional DJ.
You're listening to House Culture Conversations, and we're cutting it up with DJ Chill. Dreammaker Diva got jokes in the comments. She's going to dress me up in blue and gold and teach me how to stroll. Okay.
Love, I see
Miss
you.
K Love. What's happening, Miss K
Sis.
Love? Thank you so much for joining us on House Culture Conversations. We're having an amazing conversation with DJ Chill. Now, where did the name DJ Chill come from?
So, two sources. The first source, of course, I'm just cool like that. I mean, some people say, you know, a little shy, a little reserved or whatever, but I just recognize myself as being cool. And apparently, my sorority sisters thought the same as well. When we come into the sorority, a lot of times the members are given names that more or less reflect their personality. So I was given the name of Chill / Chili. They kind of bounced between the two because there was another person in a different sorority named Chill. So whereas I started out with Chill, it migrated to Chili. I claim both.
There you
But,
go.
yeah, so when I was considering DJ names, actually my very first DJ name was DJ Fab 41. That's FAB 41. And someone said, "Oh, that's too long." And you know, you're gonna get endless questions about, you know, what does that stand for and so forth and so on. So I said, you know what, you're right. And that's when I considered DJ Chill to be more appropriate. And people love it. I love it. I think it fits me perfectly. I stay in my lane. I'm not trying to be anyone else. I'm DJ Chill, and this is what I bring to you. This is how I share my love with you. So this is me
That's
bringing my uniqueness to my audience.
that is absolutely fabulous. I love it because it does describe you. I've had the opportunity to interact with you a little bit recently, and I think I said it. You are chill, very chill, and so the name is so fitting. Who have been some of your influences? And before we go into others that might be current influences, I posted a picture on one of the marketing pieces I did of you with Frankie Knuckles.
Right.
And I want you to talk about that picture because I'm sure that had to be an experience for you.
It was an extraordinary day that I still have very vivid memories of, even now. And that picture, is at least 10 years old now. But what occurred was a friend was telling me that Frankie was doing a Q&A at the Shrine, which was a nightclub. This again, hey, that's how Chicago nightclubs go. They come and they go. But the Shrine was real popular back then, and he was invited to do a Q&A. And he just talked to the people. It was a very small, intimate room, and he just shared his experiences, his thoughts about house music, and the ins and outs of the business and so forth and so on. And at the end of his talk, I approached him. Now people may think that I don't talk. I do. I will talk to anybody. Don't let the reserved demeanor fool you. I approached him, and I told him how awesome I thought he was. And I asked for a picture, and he most certainly obliged. And it just made my heart go pitter pat. It was wonderful. It was one of the best experiences of my life. And he was such a cool and down to earth person. Like I said, it'll be a day that I'll never forget.
We've got Luz Clarita, LV in the building, DJ Sean Madness. Welcome on in here. Good to see you.
Salute, DJ Sean Madness. Nice to see you.
Indeed.
That's my jam. All right.
That's my jam. What's happening? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight here on House Culture Conversation, where we are getting the tea on DJ Chill. And so we talked a little bit about Frankie and meeting Frankie. Who are some of your, current day influences, the people that you look up to and you really appreciate how they support and love the culture and the music?
Okay. So while we're still talking about DJs/producers, I would be remiss if I didn't mention my very favorite, and that's Mr. Louie Vega. On an international level, he has done so much for house music and the culture. He has definitely been a great influence for me. Whenever he's here in Chicago, I do try my very best to go out and support. And although I haven't had the opportunity to meet him personally yet, it's coming. I could tell that he's a very down to earth, genuine person. And he's definitely like the number one top influence for me on the music, his production, his DJing style, his just love for the whole house music community is really special to me. Chosen few DJs. I'm not going to start naming names because I don't want to get in trouble, but I'm just going to say all of them. And I've worked with a couple. I've DJed alongside of Alan King and founder Wayne Williams, which was outstanding, to say the least. And then I'm going to just actually come down to my family. Music is extensive in my family. I have a lot of musicians and vocalists in my family. The closest to me would be my brother. He is an international percussionist. He was Ramsey Lewis's last percussionist, from 2010 until the time Ramsey passed. And just to show you how close they were, Ramsey performed at my brother's wedding in 2018. Like, who does that?
Right.
Yeah, but my brother, he is so super awesome. I tell him all the time, he's the world's greatest drummer. And being with Ramsey, he was able to travel the world. So having someone, and I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest of three. And my brother is 2 years younger than me. Then I have a younger brother. My youngest brother is 8 years younger than me. And so, of course, between me and my younger brother, Charles Richard Heath, Rick, we were, very close because we were only 2 years apart. So when he was drumming, I was there. I heard and he's primarily a jazz percussionist, although he covers all genres as well. But it got into me. Now, I am not a musician, so but I've been surrounded by musicians. And outside of him, my mom's sister, she's a gospel recording artist, Grammy nominated, as well as Stellar Award nominated. Her name is Ula LaFlora. So she's toured with Joyce Myers and Kenneth Hagin and so forth and so on. And she's really wonderful in what she does. And then I have a cousin that was actually the music director for Miles Davis. So I've been deep in the trenches when it comes to
no kidding.
DJ influence with music. And my mom, she was the musical director at the church that I attended. So yeah, it was there.
Music is in your blood. It's all in you.
In my blood, absolutely.
Ramsey Lewis, Miles Davis,
right.
Stellar Award-winning singing, Grammy nominated. It is truly your life. DJ Slim C, we see you. Thanks for vibing with us. Hi. We are hanging out with DJ Chill. Now, I've got a question for you that came from the chat a little bit earlier. It basically says, speaking of inclusion, help us learn about your experience in a male-dominated space as a successful female DJ.
Well, that's a very good question. Of course, it comes with its challenges. It would be nice if we could just leave the female portion of female DJ out of it and just say DJ. So on one hand, I understand saying female DJ because it's giving recognition to us women that's in the field, whereas we generally don't get that recognition. But at the same time, I would love it to be where it's never really emphasized as much as it is, and it's just like, this is the DJ lineup, period. Is not so much, oh, well, we need to get a female DJ. No, you need to get a DJ that plays well and connects with the crowd. And so that's what I'm looking forward to. Overall, to date, I will have to honestly say that I haven't really had any negative experiences with that. Everyone that I've encountered so far, and I'm putting it out there, I will encounter to come, has received me pretty well. And so I have nothing horrible, to reflect on or anything like that. And I'm hoping that continues. Have I had some experiences that's not so great? Sure, but it hasn't necessarily been by men or women, but it's just been by, just overall, it doesn't come down to like, well, it's because, this was a male DJ or this was a female DJ, but just people being people. So
I love that perspective, and it's become less of an issue today because a lot of the work that people like you, Lloyd Branch, DJ Lady D did back in the day. So appreciate you so much for forging the way and being committed to the craft. I love the fact that you went to get professionally trained as a DJ.
Yes.
And what
Yes.
a lot of people don't recognize is that being a DJ is a skill that you have to spend time at. Even if you don't go to, be professionally trained, you have to spend hours listening to music, curating a sound. You have to develop your own approach to how you DJ. You're just not spinning a playlist.
Absolutely.
You're bringing yourself, your vibe, and so much goes into that. And I appreciate your commitment to the craft, because house doesn't survive if people are just trying to cookie cutter it and play records to scratch a dollar out. So I appreciate you so much for that, because you represent the culture extremely well.
Thank you. And I like to add to that. Oftentimes I get the question, well, why did you become a DJ? And I give one of two answers. The first answer is, and this is the God's honest truth, I wanted to see how hard it was, because I'm like, I could do better than that. I've gone to countless parties prior to going to school for DJing, where I'm just like, man, this DJ, come on. Really?
Next.
Right. So I decided to put my money where my mouth was. And I enrolled, and I quickly learned there's so much more to it. I think the population overall, or in general, they think it's just push and play. You just play this song, then you follow it with this song or that song. But the songs, they have to complement each other. They have to make sense. Are they reaching the crowd? Is it something where the audience is going to leave with the experience and not just hearing music? Each time that I play, I want people to leave with the experience. Oh, she took us on a journey. That's my goal. Each and every time I play anywhere, I want it to resonate with people. I want it to make them move, to make them forget their problems. It's something that I often say on my Twitch show. Whatever worries you came in here with, leave them at the door, because we're about to have some fun right now. So, and the second reason that I often give when people ask me why did I become a DJ is my mom and I were extremely close. She passed away last year. That was my buddy. But she and I were heavily into the fashion industry as well. And we would go to these very high-end fashion shows. And I would notice that the music that was being played, which was most often instrumental music and most often house music, it just filled the entire room with energy. And in my opinion, it put a little extra pep in the step of the models. You take away that music, you lose the energy, and it's just closed. But when you add that music to the fashion show set, it just takes it to another level. And it not only energizes the crowd, but it energizes the models as well. So I wanted to tap into that as well. So that was another reason why I decided to learn more about DJing, because it's my goal to also become a a fashion show DJ as well.
All
Musical
right.
selector, as they say.
Yes. Well, you guys, you heard it right here. So next time you do a fashion show, it ain't the same without house music. So give DJ Chill a call. Let me ask you a question. You became a DJ. You're out there doing your thing. We go into COVID, and this thing called Twitch shows up. What has that experience been like for you? And what are your thoughts on the whole streaming element of DJing?
I think it was the best thing ever. So prior to the pandemic, I, was doing my thing, playing for family and friends and so forth and so on. A lot of my friends knew that I DJ, but without a platform to DJ, or opportunity, it's just like, oh, okay, that's great. Keep it up. So when the pandemic happened and everything was shut down, it leveled the playing field for DJs in particular, because no one was going out to hear a particular DJ or go to a party. Everyone was at home, and you had no choice but to catch your favorite DJ online or stream. And so with Twitch coming onto the scene and so many well-known DJs gravitating to Twitch, because Facebook would shut you down, or YouTube, or IG for, copyright reasons or what have you. With Twitch allowing the DJ to stream freely, it was great. And for someone like me, it's all about building relationships. So let's say, for instance, if I go into Terry Hunter's page, he and I, we both stream on the same night. I would go there, build relationships there. It's like, oh, DJ Chill. Okay, let's see what you're about. And then they'll come over to my page, and if I'm lucky, they'll start following me as well. And I really do believe that's what helped me get to where I am currently. Just that whole networking situation, as far as that Twitch gave rise to, where we not only could network with people that's in our own cities, but also internationally. I have international followers as well. That would have not happened, or it would have been very, very unlikely, had it not been for the popularity of Twitch being birthed during the pandemic. So I am grateful. That was one of the blessings that came out of the pandemic, that it really helped to skyrocket me and my DJing to another level, as far as receiving recognition, and people, say, oh, okay, I hear DJ Chill. I think I want her in my next event. I think I want to hire her for my birthday party, or for my, next friends get together. I've done so many different types of parties, but for the most part, it has been house music. But I do all genres, but my love is house music. But yeah, just to get back to your original question, it has been a true blessing. Twitch has been great. And I've met some wonderful people. Wonderful people. Shout out to the best mods in the land. It's my interview, so I get to say what I want. DJ LEV 700 and the Hofstra 69. I often say one has my front and the other one has my back. And with that, I'm all good. So, and to all my supporters that are in the chat right now, thank you. I can't thank you enough for just being there and tuning in each and every Thursday as I share my love with you.
That's it. Dreammaker Diva. This has been a great conversation. It's been a lot of fun and a lot of good information. DJ Chill, you got quite a interesting background. We don't know, and that's what we want to accomplish here on House Culture Conversation. Expose the fam to some of these amazing people, but their journey and why they're so passionate about the culture and the music. And DJ Sean Madness pointed out, she can play, she can rock the house. There's no doubt about that. We look for guests on the Fam Tram Express. DJ Chill came to the top of the list, and she came on in and rocked out. Couldn't agree any more than that. DJ Sean Madness. Did I say, hey, what's up, Candy Lady? If I didn't, I just did. Good to see you.
Lady.
So,
Cabasso.
Cabasso sliding in here. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Good to see you. And as we get ready to wrap up, where do you see this thing going? Where do you see house going? Is it just going to keep soaring? What are your thoughts?
I think it will keep growing. We have a lot of new, younger talent coming on the scene. And they're being mentored by some really great people. I also see um, uh, more and more music producers taking, current maybe in the R&B genre and converting them, if you will, to a house song, which is great because it resonates with other people who might not necessarily um, feel like they're a house head or what have you, but when they hear their favorite R&B song with this house music beat, they're like, oh, okay, let me check out this house music scene a little closer. So, and there are so many different subgenres to house music, such as, you have your gospel house. So you kind of pulling at the gospel music community. And then you have your Afro beats and the list goes on and on. But I think that in itself, the fact that house music is developing so many subgenres um, and tapping into, that particular arena, it can't help but to grow and to thrive.
I couldn't agree more. Tell people where they can find you, how they can book you, and where they can listen to you on Twitch.
Okay. First, on Twitch, each and every Thursday night, you can find myself, DJ Chill, on the ones and twos, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's right. Just look for DJ_Chill on Twitch. And then if you want to follow me on Instagram, look for DJ_Chill_Chicago. And you can be notified of all of my upcoming engagements and events. And I do have a Mixcloud as well. That's DJ Chill. Now there's a few DJ Chills out there. So what I would recommend is that you just send me a note on IG and I will send you the link to my Mixcloud.
There you have it, folks. Well, hey, we are on Twitch. So I saw Dreammaker Diva said Midas Retouch is out there. What you think about that as a raid?
Oh, Midas. Yes, that's fam right there. I've met him several times. Let's go.
All right, here we go. You guys enjoy. We're about to party and rock out with Midas Retouch. You listen to House Culture Conversation, and we have been cutting it up. Amazing conversation with DJ Chill. And hey, we're going to catch you real soon. Hold on in Twitch land. We're going to get you over to Midas Retouch now. For everybody else, thank you so very much for hanging out with us on House Culture Conversations. And DJ Chill, I'm going to ask you to sit tight for a moment while we get these people over to Twitch.
Bye.
And they are off. Everyone else, wherever you are listening, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.